Look who I've got here. I think I'm heading to a dump here in a little bit. Found an arrowhead this morning. Nothing spectacular, but it's whole. We got lots of rain. Got one. But like I said, nothing great, but I got one. So that's a plus. An old squirrel buddy. He's doing good. Listen to him. Look where he's got his fur rubbed off from sticking his head through the bars of his cage. Sticking his nose out. Squirrel man! He's been running. I let him run around in the house. The dog loves him. Won't bother him at all. He's been just hopping around and playing. He's probably going to go to sleep now. You can go back and watch him. When I found him, he had his eyes still shut. And I nursed him back with puppy baby milk formula in like a little bottle. And he's doing great. He's not even a year old yet. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Listen to him. He's wanting to hang on to me today like a little monkey. Squirrel man, what are you doing, buddy? He's been going outside on his leash, and I take his cage outside. He's loving that. He goes for walks every day. I'll get back, though, here in just a little bit if I find anything in the dump. And you'll see an arrowhead clip, too, on this one. Later, fix. Alright, I'm out on the river. It's early morning Monday. The water's way up, so I'm just basically fishing. I didn't really have the hopes of finding anything, but I got a point right up here in front of me around the corner up on the beach on a gravel bar. It's not that nice, but it's whole. And there might be a dump here, but this is looking, yeah, that's a modern bottle, so that's not even worth messing with. I saw some other glass back there. I haven't been seeing much flint. You can see how mudded in it is. It just looks awful. You can see down here in the wash, there's a little bit of stuff washing out right there. You can see fire rock, but that's probably stuff I sifted above us here. This is a place I come a lot because it's convenient. But I got a point. I'll turn this back on in a second. I got to climb through some brush and get up here on the shore. I got it marked up there. I'll show you. I'll get back. I'm going to get to a dump later too. Alright, you can see I walked up way up on the bank here to get around some logs and stuff. I'm way off the water, and you can see right here, here's evidence of ancient Indians. Cracked up fire rock like I talk about. It's all burnt up. See how red it is? Red again. Here's another piece. All of this is out of a campfire hearth. I've found flakes in here. Well, look, that's a leaf. See, there's more of it right here. That's why I found that point up here around. You can see it tumbling down this clay, and it's coming right out of the bank right up in here. This is cool. I have some potential here anyway. It could be chert. That's black stuff, river cobble. Right there's evidence. That's low quality stuff, but it's chert. I don't see nothing else. Right here's more fire rock. See it in there. I found some points up in here early on video right here just laying out. But I'll get back, I'll go show you that point, and then I'm going to get out of here. I'm not catching any fish either. Later. Alright, as talked about in the previous clips, we got some real heavy rains. Not for a long period of time, but some heavy gusts and some high winds and some stuff moved around. And I got a point right here on the ground in front of me. It looks pretty nice. It's not, you know, my best find, and I can tell it looks pretty whole, but it's kind of rough, but it could have damage on that other side, but I don't think so. I got pictures of it already, so I kind of, right here. It's just laying in this gravel. You can see there's fire rock coming out of it, but like this stuff right here, well, let's just pick this up. I'll explain that in a second. Huh. I don't even really know what that is. It's not ground at all. It might be some kind of a hoop well thing. It's some kind of woodland point, I would guess. Might be. I've found hoop well points here, broken ones. I've never found anything really whole. That had a hole in it. That's a piece of foam. I thought that was something. But like this stuff, this is just straight up river gravel. That's not been fired. That's just like stuff you'd buy at a gravel company. All of this other stuff that I showed that's like sandstone that's red and fired, I don't see a lot of it here. Well, see it right there. There's a piece. That stuff that's come up out of the bank that up here higher that's fallen down on this stuff, and this point's come from up there too. This point didn't originate down here, it came from higher in the bank. You know, that's an average point. It's not one of my best finds by any means, but you know, I'll take that this time of year. It ain't bad. It's kind of got weird notching on it there. It's probably sharpened down and stuff. It almost looks like an E notch on that side, but it's not. It's just how it's worked. You can see it there. It's got like a little fantail base on it. I bet you if you found enough cross section of these points here, if there's other ones here, that you'd get the realization that they're Hopewell points. I find these on the site that I was talking about I'm going to, that I can find more variety of stuff in Hopewells. This is what some of them look like, but some of them are real nice, like a tan river cobble. But I'll take that. It's rough going this time of year. Later folks, I'm gonna get to a dump here in a few minutes. Alright, this is the same day after I found that little tan arrowhead. You'll see that on this video earlier. But you can see what I'm into here. I'm on the side of a hill, and there's that much clay layer before you get to the trash layer. It's hard digging because this stuff just is, you almost need, like, I don't even know, an excavator to get this stuff off. It's brutal with the shovel. But down in here in this ash layer, you can see right here is a jar, and I reached in it and it might be some kind of a mason or something, but I'm gonna get it out and I will show it to you. It might just be some kind of food product or something, but chances are it's gonna be like at least 70 years old, maybe even a lot older than that. I'll get it out and I'll show you. It's gonna take me a while. Well, I started to remove this stuff and I got something else right here, but that looks more modern, and then it's up here in this higher stuff. So I'll get that out and I'll just show it to you. I'm not gonna pull it out. It looks modern on the bottom. But I'll show you when I get that other one out later. All right, here's what that one bottle was. There's some kind of old sodas or something. They say one half or 12 ounces. No refill, something. There was 2 of them. I also dug this, but I was getting to that jar. Another bottle right in here. It looks screw top, but heck, it's got the cap on it. It's got some embossing on it. And then there's this thing. It's still in there solid, but there's bottles back in here for sure. It's hard to tell what I'm gonna rake out. It's hard going, but this is around where I found all them cork bottles. These ones look new, but the stuff's like mixed. So I'll see what I can get here. You can see them, 2 bottles, one here, and I'll get going and get them out and show you later. All right, this one here is ready to come. See, it's a prescription. It's a screw top prescription, but it's got the cap. It says 6 ounces up there. It's some kind of medical bottle. I don't think I can get this other one out yet. That's a crown top. That's probably off an old soda. Yeah, that one's in there. I'll get that. Just looks like a feed jar there. If it's something good, I'll show you later. Well, I started cleaning this off, found that other bottle here. There's another bottle under it. Look, and there's more glass. There's white glass right there behind it. That looks like something else. This is packed in here. Let me set this here and see if I can't rake this out here live for you. I'll do my best. This is kind of awkward. I will play around with the cameras this year and probably get another one. And I got somebody looking with me a good bit. Actually several people to take the pressure off of me so they can film me too. So you'll get to see me and stuff a little bit this year. Might find something nice up in here. I found some like 120, 130-year-old bottles in here. This looks whole, and see there's something right there behind it. See that? That's broken, but there's just glass packed in here. There we go. Yeah, it's some kind of screw top, like no embossing food container of some kind, probably from the 1940s, I would guess. But I have a potential for something good. I'll get back on my next one later. See, look at this. I'm caving this in to get back in there to that deeper layer, and there's bottles even up in this. Here's a little brown, like medical bottle. It's screw top, but it's fun to find this stuff anyway. It says Vicks Vetro. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'll probably take that little one. I like the little bottles, but see, there's other stuff coming out. I'm gonna try to go deeper and see what's down in there farther today. Later. Yeah. For fun. Yeah, I just got this marble here, folks. It's damaged. I'm here with a buddy. We're looking around. I've been finding some bottles here, but not much that's good yet. And this is all damaged. It's melted. Would have been a nice one for the collection, but all screwed up. I'll get back on my next find later. All right, me and my buddy were sitting here BSing, and I just rake out a bottle, and it's cork, and it's got embossing, folks. So let's see what we got. Huh, this is something I've never found. This might be cool. Lightning hot drops. No relief, no pay. How cool is that? The Herb, H-E-R-B Medicine Company. Wow.
Never seen that.
No, I haven't either. Springfield, Ohio. I've never seen that. And I'm in Ohio, so that's a good bottle, and that's aqua. You know, that might be worth, like, I don't figure it's really valuable. Maybe on a good day, probably 20 bucks with free shipping if you're selling it online. But not bad. Well, later, folks.